Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, okay, I don't know what's going on there. Today's video is going to be a recent Empties video. It's been a while since I've done one of those, so I figured, yeah, let's go ahead and do one of those. Basically, I have a bunch of beauty items in this little bin here that I've accumulated over the past maybe month or so. So I just kind of wanted to go through, talk about them, let you know if these are things that I would repurchase or things that I definitely would not purchase again. So let's go ahead and get started with the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is something that I talk about in all my Empties videos, and I probably will continue to talk about them because it's just something that you just gotta have. Makeup wipes. Everybody that wears makeup, you gotta have makeup wipes to take them off. And I've tried so many different brands, oh my gosh, from drugstore brands to kind of higher end brands, some things that I've gotten in my Ipsy bags, and these by far are the best ones that I have used to date. These are the Clean and Clear Makeup Dissolving Facial Cleansing Wipes. They come in packs of 25. I got these from CVS has them. I think Walmart has them. But they were on sale at CVS where you get 2 of the 25 pack ones. So you basically get 50 of them for $5, which I thought was a really good deal because sometimes one of these runs you like $3 and some change. So I got that. And they are really, really good. I like them because I have very, very sensitive eyes, especially around my waterline. When I try to take off my eyeliner and like mascara, a lot of times I get like irritation around my eyes. But with these, I did not have that issue. So these are ones that I would definitely repurchase again. The next thing that I have in here is Suave Naturals Body Wash. And this is the Sweet Pea and Violet. Oh my god. First of all, this smells so good. And I got mine from Walmart because these are 97 cents in Walmart. I'm sure you know, you've heard me talk about this a ton on these videos. Dollar Tree has them as well. This is the 12-ounce bottle. This one bottle right here lasts me maybe about 3 weeks or so. They're really good. Never had any issues with them. The only thing about these, sometimes it takes a little bit more lather. Like they don't lather as well as I would like them to. But I mean, hey, whatever. It's only $1, so it's not a big deal. But I like these. I would repurchase them. I like those. The next thing I have, mascaras. Like, don't say anything. I am like a super mascara hoarder. Seriously. I have so many mascaras in here. Oh my gosh. This is like ridiculous. I have, like, I'm still pulling mascara out of here. This is how bad this is. I've not used all of these, so I don't want you to be like, oh my god, you went through that many mascaras in like a month to a month and a half. No, I basically was decluttering my vanity because, you know, I'm sure you guys know I just moved to Florida. So I was going through, I have like a little cart that I keep all of my, you know, stuff that I don't really use every day and just other makeup stuff. And I came across all these mascaras and I was like, I don't know how long these have been sitting in my little drawer or whatever, but I need to get rid of some of these. So some of them I've used like maybe once or twice. Some of them I've used a lot. But the first one I want to talk about is the NYX La Amaroux, I guess that's how it's pronounced, Individual and Curl Mascara. Looks like that. This is what the brush looks like. This is fairly new. I got this one time because it came in like a gift set that I got that had like some like an eyeshadow palette and something else in there, and I just hated it. I mean, it did not curl my lashes, it did not lengthen my lashes, it didn't do any of the stuff that it was supposed to do. And this is the first time I had ever looked at NYX mascaras. I looked at some of their other products, but I just did not like that one. And then the next one, because I have, these are like literally all the mascaras that were sitting in there that, a mess. I have 2 CoverGirl, no, I have 4 CoverGirl mascaras. These are the Lash Blast ones. I have the Clump Crusher mascara, and then the Lash Blast Fusion by CoverGirl. Both of these I did not like, and the only reason I didn't like them is because for some reason they are brown, and I'm like, what in the world was I thinking about getting brown mascara? I don't know why I had those, but yeah, I didn't like them. This is what the Lash Blast thing looks like. I mean, the combis are not like really big, so I was like, no, I'm just not, because I don't really have a lot of lashes to start out with anyways, so I really need, you know, a wand that's really gonna get in there. And this is the Clump Crusher one by Lash Blast that has a slightly curved mascara wand, but still just really didn't do anything for me. So tossing those. These two I had, these were gifted to me actually. These are the CoverGirl Exact Eyelights. This is the waterproof one. These are both for either, this one is for hazel eyes and this is one for green eyes. This one's in a black gold color and this one is black ruby, so they're kind of like colored ones, but this is what the wand looks like on that one. So I mean, just your basic kind of straight wand. They didn't really, I mean, they gave me a little bit of separation but did not curl my lashes at all, so did not like those. But I do have some mascaras that I actually like, so it's not like all like hated it. It's not like that. Okay, this one I finally used. This has been like my favorite mascara since, I don't know, forever. And this is the Tarte Lights Camera Flashes. I'm sure you've seen this in tutorials, but just in case you have not, this is what the brush looks like. So you have, you know, your two sides. You have your one side that really gets in and it lengthens your lashes, separates them, and then the other side that curls them. I freaking love this one. This is like my favorite. I can't say I have a favorite mascara because I'm like a mascara just fiend. Like, I just love mascaras. But this one is really, really good, especially if you're like me and you don't really have a lot of lashes to begin with and you want that, you know, kind of falsies kind of look. This one's really good. And then I use the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions mascara. This is a drugstore mascara. I heard like such rave reviews about, oh, Telescopic is just the best thing ever, you have to try it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. And I was not impressed with this. This is what the brush looks like. And it just didn't really do anything for me. Just no. And then CVS bucks will get you in trouble every time, because I got these two things just because I had CVS bucks and I was like, it's not gonna cost me anything, so why not? So this is the NYX Volumnizing Mascara Showtime. Looks like that. And I love NYX's liquid liner. It's like what I use every day. So I wanted to try this. This is what the brush looks like. Again, I've only used this like one time because I just hated it. Like, I put it on and it just did nothing for me. It's just, no. This one I got, I promise I'm not going to do a whole video on these mascaras, but I had a bunch of them in here. This one I got, this is a Physicians Formula. This is the Sexy Vibe Voom Volume Mascara. Okay, let's take a time, just a minute, to talk about how freaking cute this packaging is. I mean, it has the little shoe, and this is actually like velvet, and it has the little bow accent. Oh my gosh, I was like, this screams holiday. Like, this is just pretty. Like, I would keep this on my vanities just because, okay, I don't know what that was, but I would keep this on my vanities just because of how pretty the packaging is. But when I use the mascara, just this, I guess this type of brush just does not do anything for my lashes. It's just, no, it just didn't really do anything. But I'm debating on keeping it just because of how pretty the packaging is. I mean, it's just so freaking cute. Love it. Okay, this last mascara came in my Ipsy bag last month, which was the October bag. This is the Volumized mascara. It looks like that. And I'll show you what the brush looks like. So that's the brush. I don't like this. The brush looks like it just has a lot going on because it has a lot of little combies and stuff. So I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be great. And it just was not the business for me. I didn't like it. So trashing all those. Speaking of Ipsy, this is something else that came in my Ipsy bag this last month as well. This is the Skyn Iceland glacial cleansing cloths. I got those. I used all of those. Again, they were great for what they are, but they irritated my eyes. So, I mean, I used them all, but I wouldn't repurchase them just because they irritated my eyes. Okay, I have a couple more things in here to talk about. The next thing that I have is Urban Decay. This is Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette. Looks like that. When you open it up, this is what it looks like. So you have a blush here, you have a highlighter that I've used all up, and then the bronzer. The only reason I really got this was because of the highlighter, because the highlighter is just like amazing. It's just so good. And okay, my lighting is doing funky things. There we go. Okay, so it was really good just for the highlighter. The bronzer and the blush, I felt like the blush was a little bit too like rosy for me. Maybe for someone who has like a darker skin tone, it would have been nicer, but for me it just didn't really do anything. And then the bronzer was just horrible. I mean, I would probably hang on to it just because I do makeup on other people, so I would you know, just in case, you know, I run into somebody, you know, who has like a different complexion or whatever, maybe it'll work, you know, for them. But for me, it's just really didn't. It's just, no, not for me. Okay, so the next thing I have in here to talk about is this is actually a blush, but I used it as a highlighter. And this is by Nars. This is the Miss Liberty blush. It looks like that. There we go. I can see that. And I will swatch it for you so you can see what it looks like. It doesn't show up that well on me, which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of getting rid of it. Let me see. Try to swatch it again so you can see. Yeah, you can't really see it because like with this one, maybe this is better for a darker skin tone because it just blends into my skin. I mean, it does like a little subtle kind of sparkly thing, but it just doesn't like highlight. So I didn't really like this one, but like I said, I'm gonna hang on to it because I may use it on a client and it may, you know, be a little better. This one, this is an eyeshadow palette that I'm actually like kind of ashamed to show on this video because of how it looks. I have had this palette, oh my gosh, years. This is the Maybelline New York Metalique eyeshadow palette. It has 8 shades in it, and as you can see, I've hit panel on a lot of these shades. I kept it around because I just really like the fall colors, but when I looked at it, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is like cakey and it's just falling apart and it's just gross. But I wanted to show it because I really like these colors. I mean, it has like a good array. You have like some shimmers, you have like some matte shades, well, this is what's left of the highlighting shade. I mean, this is really good. I will link this below so you can see like what the colors look like, but this was really nice. I'm actually looking to get this again. I found one that's kind of similar to it, but I couldn't find like this exact one, but this is really good. Okay, couple more things in here. I finally went through my Urban Decay Perversion gel pencil. I sharpened it until I could not sharpen it anymore. But this is like my favorite. I did buy the NYX gel eye pencil to replace this, which it does a good job as well. I just personally prefer the Urban Decay one because I feel like it just slides on like so smooth and it lasts a long time. So I would definitely recommend getting that one. Another kind of skincare thing that I went through, kind of two skincare things that I have, is this Clean and Clear Morning Burst Facial Scrub. This is the sample size. This is really good. It's an exfoliator, but it's more gentle on the skin, so it's not like a facial scrub where it's like hard and it has those like hard bristles and stuff in there. But this, it was just like, it was gentle. I mean, it has these scrubbing beads, so it's more like gentler. So if you have more like sensitive skin, you'll really like this. So I like that one. The next thing that I used up was my ELF Lip Exfoliator. Basically this, I like this one because it already comes in a lipstick type tube, so you don't have to worry about like dipping your hand in there and stuff. Like, I have nails, so a lot of the products that I use that are in containers like this, I have to like dip my nail in there and get it out, and sometimes when it gets close to the bottom it's hard because my nail won't like fit in there. But I like that the packaging of this was really good. It was a good lip exfoliator. I felt like once you kind of got to the middle of it, it didn't really like get as sugary as I would have liked it to, but I mean, it was good. It was only $3, so can't complain about that. Okay, almost done. I have 3 more things to talk about. I went through my Makeup Forever HD pressed powder, which I loved this stuff. Oh my gosh. This is a setting powder that you put on over, you know, your regular foundation. This was, I mean, it was just the bomb. Like, I don't know, like, I can't say enough about this stuff. It was just, it's just great. I mean, it doesn't get cakey. A little bit goes a long way. And this little one, they have a bigger one. This one, I think, retails for like $20-something. No, this one is $16. And I think the bigger one, maybe between $20 and $30. But I was like, $16 for that little thing? I don't know, but it was great. I loved it. And I did go through my POREfessional by Benefit. Looks like that. Basically, I use it as a face primer. It's supposed to minimize the appearance of pores, which it definitely does. It does such a great job. It doesn't go on like oily like a lot of the other primers do. It was just really good stuff. So I would definitely repurchase that again. Last but not least, I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in Soft Brown. This thing has really started to dry out, so that's why I'm throwing it away. But this stuff was really good. As far as brows go, I'm a brows person. Like, if I don't do anything else to my face, I'm doing brows. And this was really good stuff. A lot of people kind of stray away from using the dip brow because it's supposed to like make your brows look like they're painted on or whatever. I would say as long as you know how to really use this stuff, it can be really good. It can make your brows look really good. The key is you don't want to use like a lot of it. That's why it's called dip brow. I mean, you dip it in there and you just get the little teeniest bit and you work that through. You don't sit there and try to get like globs and globs, because yeah, if you get globs and globs of this, it's gonna look cakey. It's gonna look like a hot mess situation. But this wasn't I didn't feel like it was too much for my brows. I didn't feel like it made my brows look painted on. And the thing that I like about it, because it's a pomade and it kind of has that waxy kind of consistency, it really stays on your brows. Because I know a lot of times with the powders and with the pencils, you look really good, and then when you go out into the humidity or just throughout the day, you know, you'll have to like kind of retouch up, and you know, it'll start to fade, especially like around the tail of your brow. But this did not do that. This stayed on all freaking day, and it was just great. So I would repurchase this again. I would, because it's good stuff. I really, really like that one. So that is everything. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. Definitely like this video, comment below, let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys very, very soon in another video.